Do, 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 do. Where's my buttons? Where's my buttons? Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see who comes in on the short bus today. Diane. Right. Well, I wasn't on time today. I was not on time today. Slightly late, but that's okay. We forgive me. We forgive me. Somebody's like, oh, where's the curtain from? I'm like, my shower curtain. I love the lighting in my bathroom. All this money spent on lighting in my bathroom is where I end up. It's crazy. It's all right. Oh, my lovely. Hello. Hello. Blooming. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Buy me goats. Ah. What? How many? Catherine. Hi, Michaela. How many boats would you like? Yeah. Hi, Permanent. Hi, Sydney. Hello. Dixon. Good. What topic are you here for?
I think it's the one on the screen.
Okay, that is my debate topic. It is a facts over feelings debate. That means we are not starting a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Because Dixon, if you thought spinach was yucky and you feel like you never want to eat it again, does that mean I need to stop eating spinach?
No.
No. So personally, you can do whatever you want to do, think however you want to think, and I'm not here to change that. I'm not debating you on you in any attempt to change your mind in any way, shape, or form. This debate is about this topic in a factual or scientific way only. Do you think you want to do that debate with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of ground rules. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a key?
Yes.
Right, so I agree as well. A fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site, because it is so obvious. If you wanted to bring a science, the other way you could go of the two, you do need to give us title of the peer-reviewed study you read. The website is on, page number, paragraph number. We're going to go find with those 4 pieces of information the sentence or paragraph you want to present here. Once we find that, you can say it out loud. And this is how we ensure there's no amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Yeah, I actually have an article pulled up now.
Awesome. So you have the title, website, page number, paragraph number. We're not looking for an article, by the way, peer-reviewed study.
Can I post a link?
Absolutely not. We don't accept copy-pasting from Podcast Bros. The reason why I ask for 4 pieces of information is to ensure you have done the reading. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So if you haven't read it, you don't have a science to present. You understand?
Okay, yeah, I mean, I've read it.
Okay. Diane, did you think you want to do some searching?
I'm just logging into my computer.
Can I present my not hypothesis, but my rebuttal?
Absolutely not, because you want to bring a science. So before you say it out loud, Diane is going to follow your instructions with the title, website, page number, paragraph number. She's going to find what you found, and then we will get into what you want to bring. But the reason why you're not allowed to say it until she finds it is because, like I said, we don't allow amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Okay?
Okay, I think that's fair. I agree with that.
Yeah. So just give Diane a little bit of patience, and then she's going to take over and ask for you to give her what she needs to go find what you have, okay?
Yeah, too much penis stretches out the vagina.
So that's not a scientific study. There, did you see the running? Did you see the running? Because I said you cannot say your disinformation out loud. We will go get the facts. Notice how he said he wanted to copy paste a link from the podcast, bro, because he did not do any reading and then showed us exactly what he had, which was a big fat nothing, like every loser since August 2024. Diane, saved you some time right there, didn't we?
What a weak male.
Very weak. We know. We're used to the weakness, the shows of weakness from these males, right, ladies? This is why you let them talk. Didn't he sound so nice? Didn't he sound like a nice boy? But if you use my dating methodology, no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months, you're going to find out that behind the nice boy veneer is a piece of shit, right? And you don't want a POS for a long-term relationship. You want to weed them out and block them because you didn't write POS on your list of what you're looking for in a long-term partner. So learn, ladies, to let them talk so you find out who they are, and then you can deal with them appropriately. No exclusivity is crazy. Why? I need to know why this person says no exclusivity is crazy. Why is it crazy to not give exclusivity to one of these? Can you answer the question? Hi, what topic are you here for?
Why doesn't body count matter?
Why doesn't body count matter?
Yeah, it says body count doesn't matter.
So let me kind of ask you a couple questions to maybe help clarify this for you. Have you had sex with people in the past?
Yeah.
Would you say who you did is who you are?
What was that? Who I did is who I am?
Yeah. Would you say who you did is who you are?
I don't understand that question. Who I did is who I am. Yes?
Those are very simple words. All I need to know to find out who you are is go find out all the girls you did and go examine them and their character and personality. And then I come to you and I go, that's you?
Yeah.
Awesome. I want to find this out. Hold on a sec. All right, this is very, very interesting. How many girls did you do in the past?
Probably till today, probably around 20 to 30.
20 to 30. How can you say who you did is who you are when you can't even remember who you did?
Because sometimes they were one night stands. For relationships, I've had about 3 or 4 relationships.
3 or 4. Let's do the relationships, okay?
Okay.
Can we give them names? We'll do I don't know, maybe 4. Can you give me 3 or 4 names?
A, B, C, and D.
A, B, C, D. Annie, Becky, Cindy, Darlene. So Annie, you're not with Annie anymore, right?
No.
No. Why did you break up?
She was my high school sweetheart.
That didn't answer my question. Can you listen to the words coming out of my mouth?
Well, it didn't work out because we were both immature.
Immature. Okay, Becky?
Long distance. We broke up because of long distance.
Impatient.
No, timing, time difference, time zone. Also, I was in college. She was still in school, back home.
So misaligned, right?
Yeah, misaligned.
Perfect. Cindy?
I would say family trauma.
Trauma.
Yeah,
Traumatized.
a lot of
Darlene.
trauma.
Darlene. What about Darlene?
We're still together.
Oh, okay. So poor Darlene, right? Because who you did is who you are. So Darlene ended up with an immature, misaligned, traumatized dude, right? That's you.
How so?
Because I asked you, would you say who you did is who you are? And you said what?
Yeah.
Yes. So you are immature, misaligned, and traumatized. Thank you for helping me understand who you are. So usually body count doesn't matter because most people are not reflections of who they did. Most people are individuals with their own personality, but that's not you. That's not you. So thank you for helping me understand who you are. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, that didn't answer the question on how body
No,
count
it did
doesn't
answer
matter.
the question. I just got to know you in the meantime. Like I said, because you didn't hear me, I'll say it again. Most people say who they did is not who they are because most people have their own personality. But you said who you did is who you are. So I found out who you are by asking you who you did. See how that works?
No, I was still confused.
No, because you're too dumb. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, can you answer the body count doesn't matter? I'm trying to be patient and
Okay.
allow my maturity to speak.
All right, let's try some logic on you, okay? Here comes the
please.
logic. If a woman was looking for a long-term relationship and she defined herself to know what she deserves, and she wants somebody with all of these characteristics because she brings that to the table and she's not going to settle for less than what she brings to the table, does she need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all of these characteristics before committing to them? Yes or no?
Yeah, I agree.
Number two, if a man was looking for a long-term relationship and he wants somebody with all these qualities, no less, because he doesn't want to settle, does he need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all these qualities before committing? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Number three, if somebody wanted to know, operative word here is know, if the other person has an STD or STI, do they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
Yeah, either or.
No. It's operative word is know, like to know for a fact. Do you have to ask them to get tested and show the test results?
Yes.
Yes. So logical people who stick to facts don't ask for a number to find out if somebody has an STD or STI. They ask for testing from the doctor. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Right. And logical people who stick to facts don't ask somebody for a number to find out who they are. They spend time observing their behaviors to find out who they are. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So body count doesn't matter to the people. Notice I didn't say all. The people who practice logic and stick to facts.
Okay, but if we apply that
What
as
did I
well,
just say? You spoke so fast. I wasn't sure it got in there. What did I just say?
not all, but can't we apply it to the sum?
What did I just say? I didn't ask for a question. I asked for you to tell me what I said so I know you heard me.
For
What
those
did
who
I say?
just think logically and only facts driven.
Sorry?
For those who only think logically and are facts driven,
But
body count doesn't matter.
correct. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. So we're only going for one specific group of people. That's your goal, is to go after a specific group.
I'm a logical person who sticks to facts, teaching women.
A specific group of people.
If you're talking when I'm talking, I can't hear you. So I'm a logical person who sticks to facts, teaching people a dating methodology that is logical and factual so they get rid of losers instead of kissing losers before they know they're losers.
For a specific group of people, though.
Logical people.
Specific group.
I'm sorry, are you not hearing me?
Yeah, it's a specific group of people.
Do you have a problem?
No, I just wanted to know. Your point is for a very specific
Yes,
audience.
specific narrows it down to a smaller quantity,
Very,
right?
very small point.
To a smaller quantity, because is
Yeah,
it
very
life?
small quantity.
Is it life quality over quantity? Not for
It's
you.
very small. Very
Not for
small.
you.
Very small. Because I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you have
Somebody-
emotions too. You have emotions too, correct?
Small like your pee-pee?
I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna go there, Diane. But it went through my head too.
But you have emotions too, correct?
I have emotions for the right person.
Okay. And you buy things based off of how they look, right? Like if it's aesthetically pleasing.
Can you mind your microphone? I'm really having difficulty hearing you.
I said you buy things when they're like aesthetically pleasing, right? So like say for example a washer or a dryer or a dishwasher because it looks good, not because of what it actually is on the inside.
I actually didn't fall for my husband because he looks good. I fell for my husband months into knowing him because of his character. I was not attracted to him when I first met him. I became attracted to him over time, and now it's 20 years that we're together, and I'm still attracted to him because he's still an incredible person, which is why I became attracted to him in the first place.
Okay. I mean, still small group. I'm glad you highlighted that though.
Oh, yes,
I wasn't
yes.
coming on here
What's
to
your-
rage bait or anything
What's your,
like that.
listen, honey,
I wasn't
honey,
here to tear
is a
anything down.
woman, when a woman is looking for a long-term relationship, is she committing to a group of people, or is she picking a person for her monogamous relationship?
I mean, it depends on what she's
No,
looking
no,
for.
no, no. She's looking for a monogamous relationship. Is she looking for a group, or is she looking for a person?
Whatever she wants.
Whatever she wants, right? And it's going to be a very small group, and that's what I teach women to do. Narrow it down to the right one.
Gotcha. I mean, I just, you answered my question. Wasn't trying to tear anybody down or make anybody feel less than. And sorry if I came across that way, but it did hurt my feelings the way you
Well,
came
give
across.
honest answers to my
And,
legitimate questions, and I
No, no,
won't.
but
I won't.
you
Listen,
put
don't
me down in the
interrupt me when I'm
process.
talking because I can't hear you. Give honest answers to my legitimate questions, and I won't have to call you out for being
You're not
immature.
calling me out, you're
I won't
actually
have
putting
to
me
call
down.
you out
It's
for
not calling
being.
me out,
I
you
won't. I
put me
can't
down.
hear you because I'm still talking, and as long
I
as
was
you talk, I
talking
can
too.
continue
I
on
was
because
talking
I
too.
will
You put
not
me
be
down.
interrupted. I will
But
not
at
be
the end of the
talked
day,
over. So as long as you keep talking, I don't stop. So if you answer my questions honestly, I don't need to call you immature, misaligned, and traumatized. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to let you go so that you don't continue having a tantrum, but I'm not going to block you because I think you're maybe halfway decent, and maybe you'll come back here another day with a better mindset.
That was so confusing. I don't know what he was on about with the feelings, and then like it's a small group. Like what was the point of all of that?
What
Just a
got
bunch
me
of
was the
nonsense.
what got me was the washer and dryer. You pick it based off of the aesthetic. What? No, even that's a horrible example, but also still then no. It's the functionality, my guy. Who does that?
Him, I guess.
Is it functional? Does it fit the space? Seriously. Oh, a washer and dryer is out of sight. I don't care about the color. I'm going to do a book walkthrough while we have all these boys here bringing me new students. Welcome, everybody. My name is Chantal Hyde. I did write all of these books. You can find them on Amazon. There's buttons in the link in my bio for paperbacks on Amazon, ebook bundle deals, audiobooks as well. There's a free book in here in honor of the losers whose comments I'm not reading right now. But you're probably seeing a lot of disrespectful storytellers, liars, delusional, mentally ill, emotional males who believe the stories they tell themselves because reality is something they're not grounded in, and for them, accountability is kryptonite. So you don't need any money to get rid of those losers. This is the free book in the link in my bio. It's Fake Lending Not Apply: How to Identify and Safely Remove Posters, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Now, you might be watching me and realizing that you're with the wrong person because you're saying to your friends, he's such an asshole, he did it again. He lied again, disrespected again, lazy again, dysfunctional again, inconsistent again, late again. So here's what you're going to do, ladies. You're going to dump his ass. Dump the motherfucker. Let's go, ladies. Dump the motherfucker. Come back and tell me you got rid of him. I'll ring a bell. We celebrate your freedom here. Use Comeback Queen to heal faster from the breakup or divorce because you don't need to suffer a loser another day. So use Comeback Queen to heal faster from that breakup or divorce from that unattractive male, because who's attracted to a big baby boy, right? Who's attracted to a big baby boy who doesn't work hard enough? He's irresponsible. He's always broke, borrowing money from you. Nobody's attracted to that kind of bullshit. So use No More Assholes. Never pick yourself another loser again. No More Assholes is in English. It's in Spanish. It's an audiobook. It's also a workbook with bonus material. So make sure you never pick another big baby boy again. W Book, that's right, my love. When you know, you know. Now, when you get into your new relationship, make sure you grab your Fix That Shit books. Make it rock solid. Have a zero fight relationship. Oh no, do we have a weak male getting enraged at autonomy? Women's autonomy makes them enraged because he's so weak. Make sure you get rid of those weak males. Fix That Shit for women and Fix That Shit for men are going to help you with communication skills and conflict resolution skills. I have 2 books for men. So don't forget, we have Fix That Shit for men who want to take responsibility for their own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. And we have a dating book for men, which is The Perfect Play. I will teach you how to heal from a breakup or divorce and how to select the right long-term partner. Now, don't forget, when you know better, they're looking for their next prey, which is your teens. So make sure you educate your teens. You are now too educated to pick a loser, but your teens don't know better. So get them dating 101 so they can recognize coercion and manipulation and be too empowered to put up with these losers. Speaking of happiness, say yes to goodness. 10 steps for a complete and happy you is going to help you elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. Custom Made is career coaching. You want to be like mama, get paid doing what you love. I literally make money teaching you to get rid of losers. I literally make money teaching you how to identify and block losers. What a happy life, my love. So grab Custom Made, identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. This is a workbook to writing exercises at the end of every chapter. Brandon, I'm here for any questions, my love. Glow Up Journal. This is a 60-day journeying journal of writing and doing, guided by me to help you increase your confidence in 60 days. You can do it in the book, or you can do a digital version where you get an email a day for 60 days from me. The email version is in the link in my bio as well. Speaking of workbooks, we also have the Fix That Shit workbooks, again with bonus material. Fix That Shit for Women is an audiobook as well. And we have the Fix That Shit for Men workbook. Use the buttons in the link in my bio, Women Power, to get your paperbacks, audiobooks, ebook bundles, free book. Don't forget, I will be in Niagara Falls on October 25th for a full day conference, 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. Meditation, sound bath, guest speaker. There's a film being shown, dance party at the end. 2 DJs are going to have such a great time, you guys. You can come in person or you can come virtually. Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. Button for that in the link in my bio.
Brandon, the open forum part means you can ask questions that are unrelated to body count. So feel free to ask or request to come up.
This guy says this live is a manipulation and control tactic. Ladies, why does he say that? Because I teach you how to not deal with losers, really. I teach you how to block losers. I teach you how to identify losers. Notice how my methodology has them outing themselves, telling you themselves they are the rejection, which is why they are offended that I teach you to not pick a loser. Oh,
Sorry,
Oh,
I didn't realize Brandon said he requested. I would rather
okay.
answer his questions, but it's
yeah.
not showing for me.
Quick question: If the live stream is about body,
The live stream is about a lot of things. This is the debate topic. It's a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate, because I'm not trying to change you or your mind or how you want to operate in any way, shape, or form. I'm literally not here to change you at all, which is why I don't let you individualize the topic, starting a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. because that's you centering yourself on the topic. And I don't want to hear you talk about you. I only want to debate this in a factual or scientific way only. Are you here to have that debate with me?
I did not mean to mute him. I was trying to mute myself.
Okay. I did send you an invite to unmute your microphone.
Yeah, great. Yes, obviously.
Yes. Oh, I know. I
Well,
don't
do you think we?
No,
Do you think if body count doesn't matter? Do we correlate to like
Hold on,
bugs?
hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold
Go ahead.
on. Obviously, no, not obviously. I don't know you. I don't know your mind, and I'm not reading it. So don't say words like that as though you can just toss and I'm just going to lay it there.
Okay, got it.
Just for the record, I never let misinformation hang in the air. The moment I see something incorrect that needs correction, I will immediately correct it, because what I don't want to do is go backwards and try to undo 5 things, okay?
Got it.
So you agree this is a facts over feelings debate? You agree to that term?
Well, then that goes upon you. No, is it facts or is it feelings? Which one is it?
No, it's facts over feelings. Science.
Okay, got it. Yes,
or
I agree. It's
facts.
facts then.
I can't hear myself when
It's
you start
facts.
talking. So you're better off waiting until I stop before you talk, because you're just going to make me repeat
Okay,
myself.
got it.
So are you here for a facts over feelings debate, not
Yes.
centering yourself, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, ground rules. Facts would be like this, which you need to stop banging around. This is a show. I'd like it if you sat still and treated your microphone like a microphone.
Are we talking about manipulation, right? Are you manipulating me into controlling me and telling me what to do?
Because you have no self-respect.
Aren't you
and no
manipulating me to control what to do?
Should I just apparently I need to get rid of you because you're too impulsive. You have no self-control whatsoever. And I'm not going to bother with somebody who acts like a child. Now, I just put you down, but I didn't block you. If you think you can control yourself here, I'll let you re-request. But if you can't control yourself, don't bother.
He was rude in the comments too.
Really? What was his name again? Oh, that one right there. Bye, loser. See what we do with people like you? We don't bother. Now he can't come back tomorrow. Thank you for letting me know.
So Brandon's a private account, so I can't see him if he's requested. You'll have to add him.
I don't see him.
What's up?
Jack, what topic are you here for?
I just wanted to ask some questions, really.
About the body count one?
Yeah.
That's the topic you're here for?
Yeah, I guess so. And like, kind of goes into religion.
No, we don't do religion, my love. We don't do indoctrination. We do facts or science. But people who are indoctrinated, we're not interested in talking to them because they Jehovah Witness. That means they don't hear anything, but they're trying to convert people. We're not interested in that.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. I was just saying, like, it can matter for certain people.
No. See, look at you speaking for your indoctrinated bros. We're not listening to you. I'm going to get rid of you now, since I now understand that you're only here to push your religion. Goodbye. I'm not interested. Not interested. Go away. Don't bother us. Don't bother us with your religious bullshit. It's called control tactics disguised as religion. We see through it. We're not interested in it. We see through it. We're not interested in it. Well, some people are dumb enough and controlling enough. We know that. You don't need to come here and stand up for the stupid, controlling people. We know. We're not interested in hearing about them from stupid, controlling people. We're not interested at all. The moment we find out you're religious, we get rid of you because we already know you lack communication skills. You don't listen. You don't have an open mind because your religion taught you, you know everything already. Nothing else is going to get in there. You really don't understand very basic concepts because that guy came to push despite what I was telling him, how we were not interested. Why is he so stupid? Because his religion took away his critical thinking and abilities to actually use his brain. He has no respect for women because his religion taught him If you have a pee-pee, women are below you. You think I'm here to listen to any of that? No, we are not. We have standards for our time, and we don't waste it on mentally ill people.
Why he didn't get raptured.
Say, I'm really sad that they didn't. We would have been like, the world would be so much more peaceful if they had.
There's Kool-Aid. It's always Kool-Aid.
Hey there, how's it going?
Hi, Nick. What topic are you here for?
Yeah, I just want to say, and I don't care if I get blocked after this, you've been incredibly rude to that previous person.
Hi. We don't care. See, here comes the block. We don't care. We don't care what you think. We don't care how you want us to treat your little bros. We don't care how you want women to bow down in front of dysfunctional males and treat them kindly. We don't treat you kindly anymore. We treat you the way you deserve. We match your energy. You're disrespectful. I'm disrespectful. You don't listen. I don't listen. You don't want to understand what I say. I'm not here to listen to your bullshit either. I'm not here for productive conversation with people who don't come here for productive conversation. You think I don't know what these incels want? You think I don't know what they're trying to do? You think I don't know what's happening in their brain? Watch me. You'll see how quickly I clock people. So volatile.
Cyber slurp.
Baby boys. Ladies, look at the big baby boys, right? What does a big baby boy do? I don't like it here. I didn't go fetch him. He came here of his own free will. Do you know how easy it is for him to leave my platform? It's a swipe of the finger. But he's too lazy to do that. He'd rather complain so that a female can try to make him feel better. But we don't take care of baby boys anymore. There's a reason why we chose child free, because we're not interested in males who complain about the situations they put themselves in. Don't come here and complain about how you put yourself here and you don't like where you are. But ladies, pay attention. Make sure you never pick a big baby boy. You'll recognize them because they complain about how life is difficult. You know, the difficulty they created for themselves. Sean, put your money where your mouth is. Do it right now. Oh, wait a second. You're not going to do that, Sean, because you don't tell the truth. You say things, but you don't back it up with behaviors. He says, I hate men. Look at this. We actually pick men, but a loser is going to tell you he's a loser when you tell him you don't pick a loser, because he's going to let you know he's the rejection. She hates men. Oh, you mean she picks males that are better than you? Yes, you are correct. We pick males that you loathe because you're nowhere near the quality they are. Because you're not an honest person, you don't have self-control, you really barely have any brains, nothing is getting in your head, you're probably lazy sitting in your mommy's home, she's still paying your phone bill.
You said men have the right to complain too. Complain about what, my boy? A world you created? Be so fucking for real with yourselves.
Big baby boys, go complain. We don't care. We don't care. Go complain, but we're not listening to you. We have better things to do, like focus on our goals. Look at me selling my books, and I get to use you to sell my books because you give me the example. Ladies, look what you discover when you let them talk. Don't let them occupy your mouth with their kisses. When you're looking for a long-term partner, no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Let them tell you who they are. Not the first day. No, they're trying to get in bed with you. First, second, third, fourth day, they're desperately trying to get in bed with you. The sooner the better. Because the sooner they get access, the sooner they can continue to get access, because they're going to miss the red flags, going to start falling for them because you know all that activity going on, right? Don't forget, ladies, the biggest scam in dating is a kiss on your lips before you know who they are. If body count matters to one person, it's fair for them to seek similar values. Yes, leave us alone. Stop stomping around the internet saying body count matters as though we should change our mind, change our ways, change our freedom for some loser who wants to diminish us to his level of rejection. How dare you have more experience than me? I can't cope. Yeah, go find your people. Leave us alone. We don't want you. Yes, this is my backup account. Because you losers are so desperate for me to stop teaching, because the more I teach, the more women learn. The more women learn, the more they block you. Brandon,
Hi,
hi.
Chantel.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for allowing me to join your live. I couldn't help but to cling on to something that you were talking about with the washer and dryer guy.
Okay.
There was something where you asked him like why he broke up with, or the relationships didn't work, and of course had me thinking about the reason some of my serious relationships didn't work. And I wanted to ask you your opinion on the idea of my last two serious relationships ended with, unfortunately, my spouses at the time cheating on me. And I was like, well, how does that translate to me? Or how would that translate to like my character, I guess? And that was one of the two questions I had for you.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Are you pulled over with the 4 flashers on? No.
I just did pull over. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's just I kind of got a little too much tism for me to be able to speak through the like a constant click. So I hear you just turned it off. So that's thank you. I like a quiet background. So now that we fixed that, so you were wondering why in 2 relationships you got cheated on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in either of those relationships, did you use a no kissing for 3 months dating methodology? Was it at least 3 months before you kissed?
Yes, ma'am. It was about 6 months to a year apart.
Each one? What do you mean?
So I got out of the first relationship where I was cheated on, and was single for about 8 months before I got into the next relationship
Okay, but
that ended in the same way.
Let's
But
let me do this, okay? I'm going to ask you some very simple questions. You're going to give me some very simple answers. So, relationship number 1, what name did
yes,
you
ma'am.
give that person?
Her name was Kristen.
Kristen. Okay. How long was it from the day you met her to the day you kissed her?
3 to 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks. Okay, so I see. And number 2, what was her name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey. So this, and how long was it before you kissed Kelsey?
Probably about a week and a half or so.
Okay, let's start with Kristen. If you had told Kristen you were using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, what would her reaction been?
She probably would have giggled and said, okay.
Okay. And would you say Kristen was insecure or confident?
A perfect combination of both. She was shy, but also was prom queen.
Okay. Prom queen because she's pretty, right?
Absolutely stunning.
Right. So not prom queen because she went out and sought it out and campaigned and talked to a lot of people and made sure people voted for her, but voted because she's pretty.
I would say because of her sweet personality, and because she was pretty.
There you go. So there wasn't her going up to people and campaigning like a confident person. So she's not a confident person. It's not, she didn't get prom queen because she's confident. Like you said, she's shy. That is the insecurity there. What were other signs of her insecurity?
Self-consoling body language, when maybe a
Kind of
serious conversation or potentially confrontational conversation.
So you would notice that more often than not, her body language is more curled in than open up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And what?
And evasive communication.
Sorry.
I apologize. She had an evasive communication, or she would just kind of shut down when conversations would arise that involved communicating things that were unsatisfactory, that I guess you could consider certain love languages were not being nurtured.
What was the love language not being nurtured?
Quality time, and touch, I think is what it's called. I think like touch or like affection, like physical touch. Yeah.
Yeah. And why do you think she cheated? Did she say why, or did
Well,
she give you a reason, or?
She didn't necessarily say, but I think it's because she was maybe confused about her sexuality because she left me for a girl and she had no history of dating women prior to.
Okay, so, I mean, is that self-explanatory? Like, is that really about you?
I think you're right. I don't think that might have been about me. I think she cheated on me with somebody that had something I didn't have.
Right. So, does this conversation help you stop internalizing that?
It definitely opens up a different perspective for sure. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I would take that to heart, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move on to Kelsey. If you had told Kelsey you were using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, what do you think her reaction would have been?
She probably would have said, "Are you effing serious?"
In a negative way?
Yeah, she was a complete and total different person. Very vocal, very animated individual.
Would you consider her impulsive and impatient?
100%.
Yes. And would you consider her confident or not?
From the surface level, if you didn't know her, you would say she was definitely confident. But I think that might have just depend on what side of her you're meeting at that time. I think she might be bipolar, but I don't know.
We're not diagnosing people here.
Sure.
But would you say the confidence was a veneer, and underneath the veneer she was not so confident?
Yes.
Right. So insecure, right? And here's the thing, when somebody can't handle being seen for their character and needs to be validated via their body, like somebody having a negative reaction to a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, that would be an insecure person. She leads with her body, but she's insecure about being accepted for her character over her body. Would you agree?
Yes.
So that's why she cheated on you, my love.
That makes sense.
I'm good.
That makes sense. Yeah, I've been trying to internalize it because I've always held a very strong standard for communication, wearing your heart on your sleeve, because in my opinion, not communicating your internal voice or how you feel makes things a bit difficult to be understood from both sides of the spectrum. From both parties, I guess is better yet said. You know, if your love language is X, but I don't understand that your love language is X, how can I nurture that? You know, and
it's a waste of time trying to nurture functionality with somebody who is dysfunctional. This is why my dating strategy is no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months. This is my dating book for men, so that you don't accidentally pick an insecure girl over a confident woman.
indeed, which I thought she was confident, and then I got to know her.
Well, here's the thing. You took 1 week to find out who she was. So you got the veneer, but not the reality. So you picked her based on the facade, her best behavior syndrome that she was showing you, but you didn't take long enough to get the reality before deciding to commit, and that's a mistake.
Agreed.
So Brandon,
Very
I got a
fascinating.
question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
How many therapy sessions did I just save you?
I would say enough to buy at least 2 or 3 of your books.
Wow. Okay. How about we listen? I'll show 2 and then I'll show a 3rd in case you want to go for 3. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
My 2 for men. So my dating book. Are you single now?
I am actually engaged to be married in April.
Are you guys okay? Let me see. Okay, here's what I recommend for you. Do you guys argue at all ever?
No.
Never, never, never. All right.
I mean, I would say in 5 years, it's Chantel, right?
Yes.
I would say in 5 years, we've probably had maybe 4 arguments.
Wow. Okay. Are you guys gonna have kids?
Yes, but hopefully we can agree on the amount of children that we want.
Got it. Got it. Let me see. Oh, geez. You don't need 2 or 3 of my books. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, well, I believe in supporting small business and entrepreneurs.
All right. Well then.
What about custom made? I think that's good for everybody.
Do you think either of you need some career coaching, Brandon?
Absolutely. I think both of us could benefit from that because she's self-employed as a content creator and has been scaling quite a lot on social media lately. And I think maybe helping her find an organizational strategy to compartmentalize certain things could help.
All right. Custom made. This is career coaching. So this helps you identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. I teach people how to conduct their business with confidence and a calm mind. So I would recommend custom made.
I like it.
I would recommend Say Yes to Goodness. So this is about general happiness. So this is kind of like a little happiness Bible. And this is going to help you make sure you are well-rounded with all of your happiness and all of the aspects that you should be understanding. And then maybe grab a Fix That Shit book. You can get Fix That Shit for Women, which has storytelling in it. Or you can get Fix That Shit for Men, which is concise, the same advice, but concise without the storytelling, no fluff.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that a lot because I think even after the amount of growth that I've experienced in the past several years, I still think that there's always something that can be fixed and or worked on with anybody, I guess. Yeah.
Is your preferable way of consuming a book paperback?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Do you prefer paperback?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a button in the link in my bio for Amazon.com. I recommend you go use that button. Takes you straight to my author page. Pick the books you want.
Beautiful. And Chantel, do you have time for one more question?
100%. I do, my love. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So as I'm preparing for the big day in April, is it normal to think over everything from start to finish and just kind of, is it normal to have the checks and balances even though I was confident enough to propose? Is it normal to kind of have that checks and balance one more time or a few more times, to make sure it's the right choice?
So checks and balance is kind of asking yourself, did I do the right thing? And kind of going back over the person to see if you did, like having some nervousness perhaps is what you're alluding to.
And
Yeah, your connection is getting
to
spotty.
answer your question, but not to be too long-winded. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me better now, Chantel?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess to not be long-winded, I think part of my thing is due to my last failed relationships and the trauma. I don't want to say trauma, but the disparate impact that being cheated on twice had on me. I think it's kind of created this voice in the back of my head to be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure this is right? Can you fully, is it normal to kind of have these thoughts and to go through this, in your opinion?"
Yeah. So, yes, that's called your imagination. And I vomited my imagination into my relationship until I almost drove my husband away. And I needed to take responsibility for my thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and stop doing that. So if you are wanting to take better control of your imagination, that's what the Fix That Shit books are for. To help you
I love
ground
that.
yourself in reality and unpack the baggage, so that the baggage doesn't have a negative effect in your present.
That's so validating. I appreciate you saying that. That is so real. Chantel, thank you for everything you do. That is amazing. I'm glad I stumbled upon your page today for the first time.
I want to give
Just
you
one
more
second.
I got you, Diane. I got you.
Okay.
I want to give you one more piece of advice, just to give you some peace of mind. Okay, it's
Yes, ma'am.
going to cost you $5. It's a 12-character trait quiz in the link in my bio. Now, remember I showed you the dating book for men?
Yes, ma'am.
So the criteria in my dating methodology is to quantify, like it's a whole strategy. And part of the strategy is an examination of the person and quantifying if they are a good decision. The 12 character traits help you see if the person you're choosing makes the right decisions. So if you wanted to ease your mind, you could go into the link in my bio, take a 12-character trait quiz, and grade her paper.
I like it. I like it. Yes, I'm actually a fan of that. I was a psychology major and have done some, I don't want to say extensive research, but I've got a good background in DISC assessments, personality assessments with Myers-Briggs, and a few other things. So these types of quizzes interest me nonetheless.
Okay. Yeah, and feel free to come back and tell me the score.
I sure will. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, Chantel.
You're welcome. I appreciate you too, Brandon. Come back and
Okay, you too. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, love.
I don't know how to hang up. Can you hang up?
I got you. Thanks, Diane.
I knew that was going to be good. I'm so glad he came up.
Yes, yes,
It
yes.
was a green flag. That was what well, we still don't know, but he sounds like a man. He sounds like a man. He sounds
Yeah.
like a man.
What did he say? They've been together for 4 or 5 years, only 4 or 5 arguments the whole time. That's a happy woman.
And he didn't even say, he said disagreements, I
Right?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on your side, Brandon. Lovely. Hi, dear.
Friends, let's tap the screen, please. I hate when people do this all the time, but we can really bump this up.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's play the game. They do exist, and this is why I correct women who come here going, men, and then follow up with something mean, demeaning. I go, no. You're talking about guys, not men. Men are amazing. Men are wonderful. They're great communicators. They're kind. They're gentle. They're intelligent. They're open-minded. They listen when you talk. They do exist, Kat. And I love it when they come here. I love it when they show themselves. We have men here. We have wonderful men who come here. Very respectful. Dio, I would say. Who else? Who else do we have? Zombified hero. We get Romeo.
I think it's Rob. There's several.
Yes.
Brad.
McKaylee, who was here earlier. I don't know if he's still
Mike.
here.
Mr. Mike. Dio's great and smart indeed. Body count doesn't matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Notice how the numbers go down when we get so logical and functional. The losers go away, the dysfunctional people go away. We got all this peace in the comment section. Nobody's saying gross things.
Well, I mean, they can't argue the man thing when there's an actual man on the panel talking about it, you know? So,
Yeah. Small circle is best, right? Your inner circle. This is what I teach you, my loves. There's a difference between the inner circle, arm's length, what is within arm's length, and there's the outer circle, outside of arm's length. And I teach you what belongs in your inner circle is people who match your energy, whether it's romantic or platonic. By the way, this list is a free download in the link in my bio. I teach you to be very careful with your inner circle because even if it was a platonic friend, if they're missing elements that you bring into the relationship, this will be a frustrating friendship. I guess I'll bring myself in. Ooh la la. Here we go. How does TikTok know? How does it know? It's exactly what I want to see when I open TikTok. That's so cute.
That song too.
I know. So I actually have a friend with a BMW, and her license plate is Monomonom.
Like,
I know.
great.
Give us an example of making a man aware of your no touching rule. Aisha, so what you would do, I still sing that. So let's say you meet somebody on a dating app and you start communicating on the app, conversation gets good, you go, oh, this conversation's getting interesting. Let's get on a FaceTime or phone call. So if they're unwilling to do a FaceTime or a phone call, you let it drop right there because they're just lazy and not really willing to communicate. You get on a FaceTime or a phone call, you like them, you want to see, you want to get together. You can say to them, because if it's a FaceTime, not a phone call, you can say to them, hey, so I want to let you know I'm using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. You always need to tell them when you can see their reaction. Because if they don't like it, what do you mean? What? Right? You get a negative reaction. That's the moment you decide you're never going to see them again, because they have a negative reaction to you being in control of your selection, being in control of your body, being in control of your timing. They don't control you. They don't control when they kiss you. You control it. If they're offended by that, this is a sexist, controlling, entitled person, and you just saw it. So get rid of them. So you always do it. You can do it on a date. You can do it over FaceTime. Hey, I want to let you know I'm using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. I really know who I want to pick for a relationship. I don't want to pick the wrong person by mistake because I made an uninformed decision. Make sure you get your dating manual. Do you see all the pages? I just told you 2 pages in this book. If you take what I say, but you don't do the methodology, you're doing it loosey-goosey. Do you know what happens when you do it loosey-goosey? You'll get played by a player who is going to outweight you because you're not vetting. Very important for you to do your vetting. And Levi, well done. What am I saying? Body count doesn't matter. No kissing for 3 months. What I'm saying is we do what we want with our own bodies, and we pick who we want for a long-term relationship, and you get no say. That's what I'm saying. If you're that particular about dating, no. I don't care what you think. We're not telling you our body count. If you're asking how many people we did, we let you go instantly. Because you're so egotistical, you want to see who we did before you was all about you. No. We didn't write egotistical on our list of what we're picking for in a long-term relationship. So our body count is irrelevant. And when we're ready to pick a long-term partner, we will pick the right person and we will eliminate the wrong people. The wrong people are egotistical, controlling, insecure, stuck in the past, PP obsessed, not the selection. What is no kissing for
If you're too, sorry.
No, it's okay.
To say, Mo, if you're not smart enough to understand like that both things can happen in somebody's life, then you're the red flag, dude.
So the Wiz is going to tell us 4 pieces of information to prove he didn't just lie. Title of the peer-reviewed study, Wiz. Website is on, page number, paragraph number. If you yap, anything but the proof you didn't lie, I'll block and delete you for lying, fear-mongering, and disinformation. Because if what you said was the truth, you'd be so willing to show me it was true. So not a single word from you until you provide the 4 pieces of information. When I say not a single word, I truly mean not a single word. Don't test me. So what is the no kissing for 3 months dating? It is observation before selection. The other dating methodology is selection before observation. Smart, logical people don't select a stranger and then work backwards trying to figure out if they pick the right person. Smart, logical people say, show me who you are because I will pick the right person. So this is the dating book for women. No more assholes, so that women can take accountability for the words coming out of their mouths. Under no condition should they be in a relationship saying he's such an asshole, he did it again. And the perfect play is for men. I don't assume anything, but it's one factor that could be a warning. You mean an assumption? A belief without evidence. I'm going to ask your body count so I can make up an assumption, but I don't assume anything, but I'll ask for a number so I can assume something, right, Mo? Do you see how you're not making any sense? That's why we don't pick people like you. You lack logic. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Hi, what topic are you here for?
How is this? Does this have to do with unaliving?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like body count as in
No.
like.
No.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, my bad. I saw the handcuffs and I thought it was like with incarceration. My bad.
No, I wouldn't call that a body count. I would call that my dark secret. And I don't tell people my dark secret.
Oh, if it's the other one, I don't care. My bad. All right, have a good day. Take care.
Mo says, I can see a
What was
pattern from my experiences, but yes, everyone is different. Mo, you should find out what the pattern is for that person. You should be in the present, observing the person that you're dating and getting to know, and see what patterns they are showing you today. The pattern that you have seen from your experiences is only a reflection of you. There's no pattern between other people. The only pattern is you.
So in my experience, everybody who had the name Mo had an IQ of 30, no more. So I guess Mo only has an IQ of 30, no more, because in my experiences, all the Mo's I met were dumb as fuck. So I guess it is what it is, Mo, right? I can take my experiences and apply it to you because that's how people should function, right, Mo? We shouldn't look at you as an individual with your own character and personality and see how you roll out, give you a fresh slate and just see what comes up. No. We need to look at you, go, that's a Mo. I know Mo's. Mo's are dumb. I'm not going to pick a Mo because Mo's are always dumb.
Stop saying you don't make assumptions. The only reason you would have a number is to make assumptions.
So I'm going to mute him because he's a bop, right? Boring, oppressive, and PP obsessed. What's boring about Mo? Doesn't he keep saying the same thing over and over again? And he showed us he was dumb. What did I say? All the Mo's don't have an IQ higher than 30. There it is. Mo proved himself right. I can take all my past experiences and apply it to him, and it's gonna work. Oh, ladies, check it out. We got a key. Listen, a key is so small it almost went down my drain in the bathroom. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He came here to tell us. Oh, look at this Bob here, all caps. Wow, he's 50 bodies, eh? He likes to think about 50 peepees. PP obsessed, boring, oppressive, PP obsessed Bob. Look at the BOPs. By the way, ladies, you can make the BOPs more interesting by turning them into bingo callers. There is a Bob bingo card generator in the link in my bio if you want to entertain yourself with the things they say here, because the Bobs are very boring, but we do make them more fun by playing bingo with what they say. So help yourself to a Bob bingo card in the link in my bio and play along. Anyways, back to the key. He came to tell us he's got a little tiny one, eh, ladies? Listen, when they tell you who they are, we believe them, don't we? What else? He's low value, isn't he? Because it takes $2 to get a new key, doesn't it? Wow, you seem so proud of that. Anyways, he's also garbage without a woman, because I found a key in my kitchen drawer, tried all the locks around my house. It didn't open any. This tiny little thing didn't open any locks. So I threw it out. in the garbage. So why they're so proud, ladies, about being low value garbage? Like they just say it with their full chest. Bob Bingo Red, play along. Play along. You'll probably, listen, scroll through the comments. You'll probably get 3 boxes off your bingo card. Very replaceable, Diane. Very replaceable. Body count matters to men, says the loser. That's not a man, because men stand confidently in the present. When a man looks at a woman, he thinks about a woman. But a guy says, enough about you. Step aside and tell me about the dudes you used to do, right? Notice where he's going with that, because he's not asking what color eyes were my exes. He wants to know all about the dudes I used to do, right? So, ladies, when they say body count matters to men, what they really mean is body count matters to guys like me, selfish, short-term thinkers like me. This guy says he don't want to catch an STD. He comes from the armpit chlamydia clan, ladies and gentlemen. The armpit chlamydia clan comes from a culture that doesn't teach safe sex. So they're busy putting it in weird parts of the body, back at the knee, spreading STDs all over the place. Dude, we don't want your STDs. I recommend you stay in your corner and keep to your kin. We're not interested in your STDs. Bye-bye, ACC. Next.
So when they come in here and say it matters to all men, we should start asking them for like a study to prove that. Because y'all ain't shit. You're not men, and you lack so much confidence in your own position of it mattering that you have to bolster yourself up by saying it matters to all men when we know it doesn't. So just, if you wanna say it matters, this say it for yourself. Stop bringing in other people who don't share the same opinion.
But, I mean, notice he looks at a female and goes, it matters to males. Like, he's really about the boys and what matters to boys, and he doesn't care about the females and what matters to females. It's his entire thought is about boys. The projection is immaculate. Absolutely immaculate. Look at this guy, thinks about 1,000 men. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The pee-pee obsessed will tell you how many pee-pees they think about. If it's not in their head, it's not coming out of their mouths. Listen to what they say. This is why I say don't occupy their mouths with your kisses so you can find out what's up here. Very important. Ask for proof. That's a really great point, Diane. We're going to do that from now on. Matters to men, title of the peer-reviewed study. Got it. Thank you. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Ty?
Yes.
What topic are you here for?
Oh no, I just strolled past the channel. I just want to understand what's going on. It said that you guys it doesn't matter about body count for women. Is that what's going on here?
Everything I say goes both ways. Body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. And I have 3 facts to back that up if you'd like to hear them.
No. I mean, I trust that you do. I just feel like sometimes if...
No. Wait. You had a wonderful opportunity to show some curiosity, which is a sign of intelligence.
Yeah, I just want to know because, if that's what makes your boat float, if you like it, I love it.
You mean you want to know my 3 facts?
Yes, if you don't mind sharing, that's fine.
Of course. That's what I'm here for, my love. I'm here to educate. I'm going to mute you while I'm talking because there's a little bit of feedback when I talk, but I'm just going to mute you while I talk, and then you can unmute to answer, okay? So number 1, would you agree that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, defining herself to understand what she deserves, wanting all the qualities she brings to the table, will imagine this list as all of the qualities she brings, all the qualities she wants in a partner? Would you agree that if she wants a long-term relationship with somebody like this, she would need to observe someone over time to make sure that they have all of these qualities before committing to a relationship? Yes or no? You can unmute your microphone. I just sent a request.
Yeah, I believe so. She's vetting this gentleman the right way.
Yes. Number 2, would a man who was vetting, wanting all these qualities, need to spend time with somebody observing their behaviors to ensure they are in fact this person before committing? Yes or no?
Correct.
Yes. Number 3, if somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI, do they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
I'm sorry, it cut out. Can you say it again?
If somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI, do they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
I would take the latter of the two. I wouldn't take someone's word. That's I guess where I'm at. Yeah, I wouldn't just I just me personally, and I think for anybody should say I would rather be there. I'm not taking anybody's word. You know what kind of world we live in nowadays. So for your yes, I get what you're saying, but I think even if you have all the things on that list, loyalty, trust, that would take you, hey, we can take a trip out.
You're cutting out. You're cutting out. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You went silent.
From someone telling me.
Can you be somewhere where the connection isn't going to be interrupted? Because whatever you said lastly, I didn't hear.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying you're correct, but I feel like the world we live in,
Yeah.
you just have to, I would rather see, right? Because people say anything. And that's why we're in the situation that we're in where people can get on your show and say anything, right? But the proof is in the pudding. So I would rather go and see.
Yeah. So my stance is logical people who stick to facts spend time observing somebody to find out if that's the person they want to commit to and ask for testing from the doctor to make sure they will have safe sex.
Correct.
Yeah. So I teach people to be logical when selecting a long-term partner. I teach people to be logical when choosing behaviors in a relationship so they have a functional relationship.
All right.
No more eating. I'm gonna have to let you go because the noise is not so good, you know?
I'm not opposing anything you say. I just was wondering, I was just questioning the channel. But yeah. More power to you.
All the power, my love.
Yes. You guys have a good evening.
You too, lovely. Anytime.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Austin has no logic. Yeah. Do 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 do. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. W guess. We love that. We love the functionality. Good evening. I wonder if Brandon. Oh no, he didn't actually. Prenup, 100%. Yes, absolutely. So, prenup, would you have children? User, come to New York. User, 6142. Would there be children in this relationship where you're writing a prenup for? Maybe children. If there's children, you need to write into the prenup the payment to the person birthing the child. There needs to be money to that person for what their body's going to go through, like the physical stuff their body's going to go through that's going to affect them for the rest of their lives. That needs to be paid. And because here's the thing, like women's labor is no longer free, right? So there needs to be a payment to her for what her body's going to go through that she's going to suffer for the rest of her life. There needs to be money going to her for the time she's going to take off work, maybe for a short term, maybe for a long term, but she needs to be paid for the income she's not getting because she's birthing a baby. That needs to be written into the prenup. And then if she's a stay-at-home mom, then she would have had a career. How much would she have made? Why am I tripping? Why you want free labor? You don't get free labor. Oh, look, we got a labor digger here in the comment section. The Superman person is a labor digger. We don't do labor diggers anymore, okay? You can't be a labor digger. So this guy says, W Superman, we don't care. We're just not going to make your lemon heads. You know what I mean? We're not going to spread your DNA. It's going to die with you, fizzle, fizzle. Look at you, no visitors in the nursing home, no visitors in the hospital. Nobody's going to know if you croak in your apartment until it starts sticking up the hallways. They got to call the super and the EMT. Super's got to open the doors so the EMTs can take the carcass out, right? Because you stink worse than you do now, right? Listen, if you can't afford a child, you can't afford a child. That's not our problem. Yeah, we don't want your DNA. Your DNA is subpar. We don't do subpar DNA. We don't do broke males who can't pay for the labor they're asking for. Labor digger. Also split wet. What do you mean split wet? How is he splitting creating a baby inside of him? How is he splitting being in labor for 10 hours? How is he splitting that? How is he splitting the money you're not making because you're not working, because you're doing childcare and you're cleaning the home and you're doing the shopping and you're doing the cooking? How is he splitting that? We don't do that for room and board. We do that for payment. And if you can't pay for it, we'd rather not do it and get paid focusing on our careers and making money and having money in the bank. Why would we have your baby but no money in the bank? Make it make sense. Single or divorced with that mindset? Yes, single, not making someone's baby that they're not taking responsibility for. Another failed male doesn't want to take responsibility for his sperm. No, thank you. He would be working. Listen, if he can't make enough to pay you for the labor you're providing, then don't make a baby. Each of you go work and make money and have money in the bank. But if you can't afford a baby, then don't make a baby with a failed male who can't afford to support his sperm properly, pay for his sperm properly, pay for your labor properly. Right, ladies? Ladies, hands up in the comment section if you will no longer be free labor. Hands up if you are no longer free labor. Rose, excellent. Ripple, excellent. Iram, yes. Oh, Aul, Ashley, yes. Kat, excellent, excellent. No more labor diggers. Emma, Emily, Diane, Miyagi, no more labor diggers for you. Love this. Sean Marie, Carla, Blooming, Sydney, Dondra, Emma, yeah, Mocha, Harvest. We don't fall for labor diggers anymore. No more free labor provided by women. Not going to happen. If you can't afford a baby, you're not going to have a baby. It's that simple. Renee, right? We're not going to let them burden us with their sperm that they don't look after because they failed to. We're not stuck. We're not stuck with a burden because of another failed male who can't afford to look after his sperm. Absolutely not. We're not doing it. Libertas. No, there's no more free labor. Renee, Harvest, love it. Birth is free. So make a baby inside your own body. Push a baby outside your own body, James. Birth is free. Go ahead and do it. Look at James, ladies. James is going to carry a baby. He's going to grow a baby inside of him because it's free. Did you see that, ladies? Did you see that James is going to make a baby now because it's free in England? Isn't that interesting? Everybody give James a little clap, clap, clap. A little golf clap for James because he's so brave. He's going to make a baby inside his own body and give birth to a baby all by himself because it's free. Go James. Yeah, what about a surrogate? Wouldn't you pay for that? How much does a surrogate cost? I want 6142 to tell us how much a surrogate costs. What's the cost of a surrogate? 6142. Thank you. $70K says Sean Marie. What does 6142 say? What's the cost of a surrogate where 6142 is? By the way, give us a cause. Also give us a city. So surrogacy typically in the United States, would that be typical in the United States? About 70 grand? Why am I angry? I'm angry because you can't make a baby inside your own body. It seems like you're the mad one. Why are you so mad, James? Why are you so emotional? Hey, James, I didn't want to produce a baby. I tied my tubes. You know why? Under no condition will I make anybody's baby in this world. Under no condition will I be so burdened that I can't teach women how to not pick losers. See, I have a better trajectory than being a mom. I mother thousands upon thousands upon thousands of women. Honestly, if I asked people here who thought I was their mother, wished I was their mother, you see a bunch of hands up. Do you want to see me do it? Do you want to see me do it? James says I'm too old, right? Yeah, you wouldn't hop on this, right, James? Exactly. Exactly. James is ashamed of himself. He looks at an old woman, wishes he could do her. He's so ashamed of himself that he's attracted to an old woman. You're pathetic, James. You're truly pathetic because you're resorting to insults now because that's all you have. Block, delete, cleanse, remove. The pathetic loser. That's what we do, ladies. We get rid of the pathetic losers when they show us how pathetic they are. 6142 was the cause of surrogacy. Texas Billboard advertising.
I mean, you can
70K.
Google it and actually get the facts. I just did it.
Well, what'd you find?
It says USA $150 to $200,000, Canada 60 to 90 grand, Mexico 75 to 110 grand,
So there you
Greece
go.
85 to 100.
So 6142, that's your payout. If you're going to get married, write a prenup, and if you make a baby, you get that money in your pocket, in your bank account, because that's the cost of making a baby. Do you understand? Go ahead, Eric. Come here. And come here. And come here. What are you trying to tell everybody? Eh? What are you trying to tell everybody? Yes, body count does matter to losers, King. I never deny that. Not for 1 second. I fully agree. I fully agree. You will tell him. Good. By the way, that's just making the baby, eh? That's not paying for any labor you would be providing if you quit your job and provided labor in the home. That would be another expense, just so you understand. And the expense of that is money in your bank account every month, the amount you would be making if you were working. Oh, so sweet. I know, baby. I know. I love you too.
People don't understand how life endangering giving birth is. Like, it truly is a matter of life and death. If it had not been for being in a hospital, I could have died when I gave birth.
Yeah.
Like in olden days when there was no surgery, we would have both passed.
Yeah. Deal.
Oh yes, about that, like from 30 to 70% of child never make it. Like some years ago, it was like around 100 plus years ago. But I wanted to actually say about the surrogacy. It's such an incredibly inadequate price for the surrogacy because body of the woman changes permanently. Her psyche changes permanently. The stress that she undergoes through 9 months and last 24 hours is just humongous, and some women have it for 48 hours and more. It's like cruel experience for human being in general. But the guy who is orange tart in US he heard some violent words towards him on the TV show, and he got paid $10 million But the woman's experience of suffering costs only 2K, 200K. It's like I'm too amazed and too speechless. It's like crazy for me.
Hi, Rose.
Hey, I just wanted to jump on for people who are talking about prenups and just remind everybody that you have a prenup where you live. Now, this is the law that's written into place for the event of divorce. If you don't want the one that is the template where you live, you need to write your own. So I always tell people, make sure you write your own because you don't want the government deciding what happens to you, your children, your assets, their assets in the event that you end up getting divorced.
You know what? That's a really good way of framing it. I've never thought about it that way, that you already have a prenup within the law. That's a really good way of framing it, actually.
Yep, I see it quite a bit when I have to do taxes after they split.
Oh, because you're gonna
And we have
get.
to decide who's paying the taxes on the income, who's getting the income, is it taxable, all that stuff. So it's really important, to have a prenup, regardless of who owns what. Just make sure you have it out there. It's a communication thing. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Cost you a couple $100.
Do prenups have an automatic expiry date?
Not unless you write one in.
Okay.
So, and then, again, this is law, and I'm not an attorney, so it's not legal advice. Check with your attorney. But maybe where you live, if you have to refresh it every so often. I'm not sure what it is because, my husband is military, so if we divorce before 10 years, I don't get any of his pension. But if we wait that long, it's all kinds of different rules depending on all kinds of crazy stuff. So definitely check with your attorney.
Okay. That's true. Oh yeah. Okay, let me do it. Ripple, watch your ears.
You want to know something funny that I did the other morning? So until I get my actual plate on my truck, I have just like a paper that I've taped up in my dash, and I can't use this load board app, which is where I pick my loads, until I get this plate. So my buddy gave me his login to let me use his login. Well, the other morning, um, I needed his help to kind of like give me the run through with the app, and I thought I had texted him at like 5 in the morning because I know he wakes up early too. But I kind of fell back asleep, and I kept waking up and checking my phone to see if he had texted me back. And finally, at like 7 or 8 in the morning, between 7 and 8, I was like, why is he not texting me back? And I looked at my phone and checked my messages from him and realized I actually did not text him. I dreamt I texted him. I dreamt
Oh
I
my
texted
god.
this man. I was so mad at myself. I was like, girl, what are you doing? So I got a late start to my day. It worked out still, but still, I was just like, what the hell? Who does that?
Ripple, I saw you saying to Diane that you're not so good lately.
First of all, I'm mad at myself about the thing that I talked to you about. But secondly, what really, really, really fucked me up is, and I can be open about this with you guys. When I saw the trailer to the documentary, I spiraled hard in insecurity, like crashed out in insecurity to where I was like, I can't be in this documentary. Like, this is so good. Everyone in this is so good. I cannot offer, like, I cannot contribute what everyone else has contributed. And crashed out on Krista, like, freaked her out. Oh my God, it was insane. Diane called me all the way out and was like, this is bullshit. You know, you're literally just being insecure right now. Like, she gave me a hard talking to. And but yeah, those are the two major things that like I'm dealing with mentally. And then like I removed myself from the group, from the workout group, because I was pissed off at myself, and I like did it as some fucked up punishment to myself. I don't know.
We're gonna take care of all of this. We're gonna do some tapping probably tomorrow, and we're gonna take care of it all.
Okay. Yes, we need to. I'm putting you back in the 5-minute workout group, okay? Ripple?
I don't know.
Why?
Because I'm still mad
That?
myself. I am not like I'm very hard on myself, and Diane knows like I am extremely hard on myself.
Just wait a couple of days. I'm telling you, she'll be back. She'll be back.
Okay.
I want to say to this, I also think that what I was talking about is not a fit for such beautifully made documentary, but I don't seek punishment for myself because, yeah, I can let myself be bad in something.
Ripple, were you already filmed for the documentary?
Yeah, that's why I said I freaked Krista out, because I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to take me out of the documentary," and she was like, "Wait, what?" She's like, "I can't re-edit the Niagara stuff," and then she's like, "Please just wait until you see the Niagara stuff." And I was like, "Okay, well, you don't have to re-edit the Niagara stuff, but I can't be in the rest of the documentary."
But you are worthy.
Yeah, well, I mean, the next day after I talked to Diane, after like Diane basically called me out, I messaged Krista and apologized to her. Obviously, I was like, so sorry. Should not have put you through that. And yeah, so I'm gonna work with Diane, because I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but Diane's gonna figure it out.
Your imagination. Hands up in the comment section if you think Ripple's story is important. I think your story is important. My love. You're one of my longest watchers.
And I've seen your guys' comments in the chat, by the way. I've been reading them. I just haven't acknowledged them, but thank you. I do see you guys. Yeah, I need Diane has a hunch of what she thinks it is, so she really wants to like dig deeper with me on this. So hopefully I get my shit together. Appreciate you guys in the chat. I see you all. You're so kind. I really do. And I know I sound like I don't, but it's just because I'm I just don't believe myself right now, but I do believe you guys.
I want to say to this that you need, I don't want to push it on you, but from my perspective, as I see it, the most valuable from my point of view is someone who is having very long road with someone and has an opinion on it and presents it. And you were the one and probably only person that was through over 3 years in this environment, and you've seen it all. And whatever is your opinion on that, it's the most experienced opinion that has the most value. As my professor said when we were studying methodology of science, the most accurate knowledge is not the scientific one, but experiential one that we live through. That means that what you brought to the table is the most valuable thing. Whatever rhetoric is brought up by Frodo, whatever rhetoric is brought up by Teresa, if I remember correctly, sorry if I said it wrongly, but the thing is that they are scientific while you are experiential. So that is like precious diamond or whatever stone you want, while they bring gold, which means that it should be pressured and treasured much more. But it's just my opinion.
I appreciate your words, Dio. I don't agree with you because I think that everyone offers something different in their own way. But I see what you're saying, and I do appreciate your words, and and I see where you're coming from, and I see your appreciation and admiration for what I have to offer. So thank you for that. And there are people like Elle and Des, and some other people who have actually been around a lot longer who have really benefited from Chantel. So um, I appreciate them and their guidance as well. But yeah, I think I got too focused on where I was like, I literally said that Chantel, you deserve this to like be perfect because of all the hard work you put forth every day for everyone. And I wanted you to have the best in this documentary. And then for some reason, I spiraled like, that's not me.
Perfect would be having you in it, my love. Just
Also, here I
On
also can.
Monday, you'll see. Sorry, Dio, but Monday you'll see she'll be a completely different. She'll be back to herself. I promise you. I promise you.
I just want to add to this too because I'm someone who is perfectionist and I see beauty in imperfection in everything, and that is the beauty that I cherish actually. I do not like when everything is like 100% perfect. It's not a good thing. And imperfection makes everything very unique, very joyful, very interesting, very something that you want to interact with. And that means that if you even think yourself that you brought in perfection, which I don't agree with, it still makes it more valuable.
Anyway, the trailer is absolutely phenomenal. Krista did such a good job that when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is going to be big. This is going to be huge. And you deserve that, Chantel, because you do come out here every day and give so much of yourself and your time and your energy and your brilliance and everything. Literally, you give so much. So you deserve for this documentary to reflect that. And I think it will. I know it will. I don't think it will. I know it will. So that kind of really just shook me to my core when I saw it. I was like, oh, wow, this is actually going to be really big. Not that I didn't think it would, it's just seeing it really, I felt it when I saw it.
I'm glad. Be in it. Otherwise, you got me to contend with, okay?
Okay.
Okay. It's magic. It looks like Gabby is part of the ACC, the Armpit Chlamydia Club, like every person who doesn't understand what safe sex is. Watch this. Gabby, I got a question for you. I want you to say yes, so I know you're talking to me. By the way, if you don't address me, I'll get rid of you for the sin of boring me. So Gabby, say yes. I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Let's see. ACC, Armpit Chlamydia Club, coming on in hot. We don't want their STDs, if you know what I mean. Come on, Gabby, say yes so I know we're talking. Gabby Thing? Hey, Gabby Thing. Gabby Thing. Gabby Thing, say yes. Where'd you go, Gabby? You're so vocal. You're going back and forth with everybody till I started talking to you, and then you got hella quiet. Say yes, Gabby, so I know we're talking. Where'd you go, Gabby? You're right here. Good. Thank you for that. Gabby, how do you find out if somebody has an STD? Loser. answer the question, by the way, not a single word till you answer the question.
Be as a child.
Look at this guy. They said you can't. There's another member of the ACC, Armpit Chlamydia Club. Did you see? Did you see what happens with the people in the ACC? Look at this. I'm going to block and delete this loser because it can't answer the question, right? Because the people in the ACC don't know what safe sex is. So here, this guy says you can't, you dolt. He literally said you can't, you dolt. Another member of the Armpit Chlamydia Club right there. These people are the reason why when you go to Google and you type in armpit CH, the autofill is chlamydia because of these people giving each other STDs and the armpit, and the crook of the elbow, the back of the knee, and the bum bum. Do you know why? Because God's looking at the joy. But they didn't teach their little minions safe sex because you're not supposed to have it at all. In fact, they're not even supposed to touch themselves, which is why, by the way, they can't even name the parts of their own genitalia. These uninformed people coming here try to tell us body count matters. We don't listen to people in the ACC. They're too uneducated. Listen, let them talk. Let them talk. Find out how stupid they are. And make sure you get rid of stupid people. Don't suffer idiocy.
Yeah, your local whatever. Did you not see my comment? Like, you think you're so bright and funny. People think that people don't lie. They can show you the portal. Like, you can ask for proof of the results. It's not that complicated. I think you just don't like testing. That's all.
No. He comes from the ACC, Diane. He was never educated on safe sex. He has no clue how to practice safe sex. He's a super spreader of armpit chlamydia. Yeah, we don't want your STDs. Please go back to your clan, your armpit chlamydia clan. Go back to your people. Leave us logical, healthy people alone. Your mental illness should not be anywhere near us, nor should your armpit chlamydia be anywhere near us. Armpit crabs. I got armpit crabs. Oh, because he's a -1. He's been celibate for 10 years because he's saving women from his worthlessness, right? The more males a female has been with, the more she loses value, says a worthless male. That says, my belief is males have a less than 0 value, because if I, a lowly female, was simply a 1 out of 10, if you were a 0, you still wouldn't reduce my value. But it's good. You're keeping your worthlessness away from women so they don't suffer your worthlessness that you're so proud to proclaim. Ladies,
what he's saying is that even the 304s, right? Even the women who get around don't want him.
They don't. They really don't. Bye, loser. Oh God, plenty of offers. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that lie. The lie. A male with a 24/7 fertility cycle with lots of offers has been saying no for 10 years. Thank you. He's Bean Rose is going to go, what's she mean by the bean? What's she mean by that? I don't know anything about women genitalia. I know about how good it feels in the bum. Because God's not looking there, right? Yeah, we don't believe what he says. We believe he has armpit chlamydia. I believe that. I very much believe that. I wish I had. You know how sometimes you really kind of crave ramen soup? I'm
No, but go on.
craving ramen soup. I am. Lacks logic, calls women names because he doesn't like us. He likes the boys. He got offers, but he said no. Doesn't like women. Isn't that obvious?
Do you have a
I'm gonna say,
ramen shop there in Waterloo?
Do we have a who?
A ramen shop?
Oh, we do have ramen restaurants. Yes.
One time I was really craving ramen and I went to a ramen shop and they put an entire bok choy in it. I was like, wait, what? How am I supposed to
Oh.
eat this?
pho place?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then it's like
isn't pho, aren't
Yeah.
not the
pho
same.
and, yeah, pho and ramen are pretty much the same. But were you
No,
saying
it's
that you
not.
were looking for, what were you gonna say, Chantal? You just asked if we ever craved ramen, but like, what did you want to say about it?
No, I like just for the past like 24 hours. And there's like like the little packaged ramen soups that you eat when you're broke. And there's this one like some of them the noodles are thicker, kind of pastier, not really my style, but there's one company they make them like thinner and they stay together and every now and then I want it. I want it so bad.
And are you gonna go get?
Not
You think
tonight.
it's bad for you? Like you'd rather not eat it, or okay, so you want it, but you don't want to put it in your body. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Nothing wrong with ramen, I guess. It's just not a whole lot of
You know,
nutritional value. It's
it's all
just
about balance, and once in a blue moon, it's not gonna hurt you.
maybe I'm craving sodium. Oh, Rose. All right.
Hey, so I was actually reading this study that was talking about how they had previously linked ramen to poor health outcomes. But what they discovered was that the people who tended to eat ramen are poor.
Right.
And so the people who had poor health outcomes didn't have them because of ramen. They had them because they were poor. So I do follow a lot of eating and dating, not dating, excuse me, a lot of eating and nutrition and fitness coaches. And a lot of them are like, you know what, everything in balance, right? So add those veggies to it, add the bean sprouts, add the mushrooms, and then enjoy it and just feel good about it.
So I drink salt water. I don't think it's about salt. I really do think it's about the texture. I'm a texture queen. I think it's about the texture.
Noodles are just delicious.
Rice noodles in particular, ramen noodles, like the right kind of ramen noodles. Not all ramen noodles are created equal. So yeah, Dr.
To breakfast tomorrow?
Of course, it's Saturday.
Yeah, so then just swing by somewhere and pick some up.
Okay. Maybe I'll ask hubby.
Get it out of your system. Just eat it.
I know. I should. I mean, yeah. Oh, I had a poached egg too.
I'm still stuck on Diane calling it pho. Not the same.
Isn't that what it's supposed to be called though? Pho? Isn't that how you're supposed to
thought
say
it was
No,
supposed to
pho
be.
is Vietnamese, ramen is Japanese.
Okay.
No, I meant pho, like PHO is called pho. And I was saying,
Yeah.
isn't pho similar to ramen?
It's not.
Okay, so I was asking because I'm not sure. That's why I was asking. But I wasn't calling ramen pho. I was calling PHO pho.
Yeah.
So, Trying Man says I never heard of someone drinking salt water before. So I have really finely ground pink Himalayan salts, and I put a scoop of it in my water. I used to make a salt brine, and I used to use 1 teaspoon of salt brine for every 8 ounces of water. And then I was able to, like, I understand the taste to know if it's too salty but not salty enough. So now I just mix in the salt. And so Himalayan salt or Celtic sea salt, these have sodium and minerals, and which is essentially Gatorade without the junk. I drink about 8 cups of salt water a day.
8 ounces?
8 cups.
8 cups?
Yeah, 2,
That's a
4.
lot.
No, it's yeah, but you're supposed to drink 8 glasses a day, aren't you? How many glasses of water are you supposed to drink a day?
8 ounces.
No, how many glasses?
It's 1 cup. 8 ounces is a cup. That's not enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've also
I
heard 64 ounces, which is 8 cups. Yeah.
okay.
I drink about 2, sometimes it's, I might have 6 cups of water in a day, but usually it's about 8 cups. I have a 4-cup Pyrex measuring cup, and I make my salt water and I drink it straight out of my measuring cup, and I do that a couple times a day. So
Oh my God. I thought you only did that once a day. That's insane that you do it more than once.
yeah. So if you guys are curious, it's called Sole water, Sole, Sole water, and it hydrates you better. Like, guys, look, I'm 53. I don't do Botox. I have no filler, and I want you to look. I don't know if you're gonna see. Yeah, you can see. Do you see the sheen? I don't wear foundation. I don't wear powder. The only makeup I have is eyes, cheeks, lips, right? So this is just skin. Do you see the sheen? This is the thinnest skin on your body. If your body is moisturized well enough, this looks moist. If you are dehydrated, like I see people have one drink and I notice this gets dry and crepey because the one drink of alcohol started dehydrating them. So the salt water keeps my body hydrated. It does help me digest better. It does clear brain fog, helps me think better. And it hydrates my skin better, and it hydrates my entire system because every cell needs liquid. So by hydrating my body properly, my body functions better.
Can someone translate this to milliliters for me or liters? The amounts that you said?
I do cups. So if I needed to, I would use a converter on the computer.
Okay, can you repeat the ounces amount or what?
What were you asking, Dio? For the milliliters?
Yes, yes.
So it's hang on a second. 1 cup is, shoot, I should know this. But hang on, I'll tell you in a
I
second.
know 1 cup is 250 milliliters, but it depends
that's it.
because, yeah.
Yeah, 250.
So it's 2 liters. Think about that solely water I afraid of, and I wouldn't recommend to try it, is the pressure on the kidneys when you are drinking salt water is like huge.
It's a certain amount though. Like it's not overly salted. Four cups of water is 1 liter. How many cups of water do you think people should drink a day?
I typically recommend people to drink up to 3 liters, so it's 12 cups.
You're right. So the salt water makes the water you drink more like an electrolyte. Oh yeah, saline, salt water, half their body weight.
I'm going to drop. I have to go run an errand for my son. So have a great evening. And I'll see everybody Monday. Bye.
I'm gonna go as well. I'm gonna do a book walkthrough and then head out. My loves, if you're new, hit that follow button before I go. Dio, love that you're here. Ripple. You better not go anywhere. You better be in that film, Ripple.
Ripple says that she will be right back, so I don't know if she is here right now.
Okay. Alright. Dio, how are you doing, by the way? How are things?
I'm great. It's only difficult to sleep because of the sirens, but other than that, it's fine. It's just constantly happening, so I'm okay with that. And yeah, I was sad a little bit that I didn't have a possibility to start PhD, but as I said, I found my solutions that I can do it on my own, and systems are not as good as they seem to be. I will find my way.
All right, my love. Lou says it does matter for a guy, but not a girl. So, Lewis, was the title of your peer-reviewed study to prove that that's not a lie? What's the title of the peer-reviewed study, Luz? Prove that you didn't just come here and lie. Prove it that you didn't just take a massive dump in your hand and then present this massive pile of poo and then try to point to this pile of poo and go, hey, look at me. This is people I've never met in my life before and I'm speaking for them. So what's the title of your study? Show us you didn't lie. You did a laugh emoji. Is that because you lied? You have no study to provide? It's just a lie? You literally just took a dump in your hand? Your values are irrelevant because you're non-existent. You don't exist for us. You're speaking for people you never spoken to. What's the title of your study? Why are you so triggered by women's autonomy? You saw words that said you never controlled a woman's body and you never will. And you said, no, men do. Men definitely control women's bodies. What's the title of your study that says so? What's the title of your study that says men want women with a low body count? Prove you didn't lie. Prove you're not triggered by autonomy, spouting your insecurity and control tactics. Prove you didn't come here with your little emotions and just say words because you have no truth. Prove you're not just mentally ill. I control people's bodies before I met them. Why? Because you're delusional? Prove it with the study. Otherwise, you're just a delusional, mentally ill little loser. Can't handle women's autonomy. You think I'm patronizing when I speak facts to you because you came here and lied? Call it patronizing when I call out a liar? Body count mattering is subjective. Yes, you're right. There's no facts behind it. There's no science behind it. It's all about your little egos, your emotions, your dysfunction, your indoctrination, but nothing to do with actual reality. Thank you. Biblical values, instant block and delete on that, because that's what we do with mentally ill losers who read a book written, by the way, didn't even read anything. We know he didn't read anything. But this whole religion is daddy issues. Your emotions are not valid. Your existence is not valid. Be for real. Some loser stomping around the internet going, body count matters, selling lies and bullshit. And you think we validate your lies and bullshit, your little emotions, your little tantrums? We don't validate you. We put you in the garbage where you belong. We don't listen to losers. We block and delete losers. Your emotions are not valid at all. Your imagination is not valid at all. Your dysfunction is not valid at all. We don't want you. We block and delete you, leaving you to die alone. Oh, yeah? Yes, you do, my love. Come on in. Come and tell us with your full chest that you only have lies. What's the title of your peer-reviewed study that says your emotions are so valid, other people need to do what you tell them to do? What's the title of your study?
Is that my claim?
What was
Like,
your
now you're
claim?
just making straw men.
Tell
I
me
never
your
even
claim.
said that.
Let's start
Like
over.
just because you're being a misandrist and condescending to people on
Yap,
here.
yap, 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 yap.
So my
Doesn't get you anywhere. If you're not going to answer my question, I'll remove you for the sin of boring me. What's your claim?
claim is that emotions matter in relationships and that
Whose
body
emotions?
count is
What
subjective. If it
relationship?
matters to
No, no, no,
someone,
no,
it
no.
doesn't matter
Okay,
to someone
stop the
else. It's a
yapping.
subjective
Stop the
subject.
yapping. We're not listening to you. First of all, if we're not in a relationship, your emotions
You're not
don't
listening to
matter.
me. You asked my claim and immediately
If you're
spoke over.
not
Immediately spoke over
selected,
me.
listen, stick to logic here. Stop getting amped and emotional. I'm asking you
I'm
logical
not being
questions.
emotional. I'm
If
purely
a woman
logical here. I'm
doesn't
just
pick
holding you
you,
accountable.
stop yapping. I can't ask
Did.
my question when you're yapping. I can't get an answer when you're saying anything but listening to what I say. If a woman doesn't pick you, how do your emotions matter to her? What's your answer?
You know gay relationships exist, right?
I said if
You
a
just
male
assume.
doesn't
Why do you
pick
assume
you,
that I'm
if a
straight?
male
Why do you
doesn't pick you
assume that
because
I'm
you're too
interested in
illogical
women?
and
First of
emotional
all,
and you don't listen to what people say, how do your
listen to what
emotions
people say.
matter?
You asked what my
Answer the
claim is and
question.
immediately started
Stop
yapping over
deflecting.
me.
Look at you, you're
So
such a
I'm asking
loser.
you
Who
what
wants to mute him? There we
source.
go.
What is
Mute
your
him.
source?
Mute
What is
him.
your source?
Mute him because he can't listen to
Your source.
anything.
My existence
Mute
doesn't
the
matter.
loser. Look at you,
How
no
does my existence not
self-control.
matter? Is it
Absolutely zero
a
self-control
man?
because you have no
Is it because
self-respect. Zero self-respect. Full dysfunction on display. Mentally ill loser. Can't stop yapping long enough to even listen to a question so he can answer it. Why? Because he's too dysfunctional. I said if a girl didn't pick him, how do his emotions matter? He deflected to another gender to not answer the question because he knows he doesn't matter. He knows he's irrelevant. He knows we don't care, but all he wants to do is yap his dysfunction. So what do we let them do? We let them die all by themselves. We block and delete them. We get them out of sight. Such a baby. Can't handle himself. No self-control. Very emotional. Do you see what you get rid of, ladies? When you get rid of the body count matters, you get rid of the emotional ones, the dysfunctional ones, the deflecting ones, can't listen ones, don't understand ones. Too dysfunctional for a relationship. Get rid of them. You got bingo, Emily. Emily playing bingo with the BOPs, boring, oppressive, PP obsessed males. Well done, Emily. He got so rage baited. He got so mad and emotional. All he can do is scream his little tantrum because he's so mad and emotional. He's so enraged. What do you mean I didn't control you before I met you? I got to come out my dysfunction like a baby. And abusive, right? They're so entertaining until we block them because we're tired of them. Could excessive body count in men and women indicate addiction? So if you see them going one person to the next person to the next person to the next person, do they have an addiction? Maybe. Do they just have a high sex drive? Maybe. You're not going to diagnose them. I'm not going to diagnose them, but I don't need to pick them for a relationship because I'm not looking for somebody with a high sex drive. If that's all it was. I don't have a high sex drive. It would be a misfit. So I don't need to diagnose them with any dysfunction. I just need to say, oh, looks like we're not a good match. Right? TDK? It's funny how these males always want to attribute consensual sex to a dysfunction because they're so ashamed of their own sexuality. They're projecting their shame on other people. I'm ashamed of my desires. They need to go get therapy, but we're not going to bother with them. All right, let's do book walkthrough. Okay, lovely. So you can get my books on Amazon, paperbacks on Amazon. I've got ebook bundle deals, audiobooks as well. Let's start from the beginning. Maybe you need to get rid of the loser you're with, or you got rid of the loser you're with and you are needing to get through the pain of a breakup or divorce. Get Comeback Queen to speed up that healing process. Then you use No More Assholes to make sure you never ever pick another loser again. No More Assholes in English, No More Assholes in Spanish. It's also an audiobook. It is also a workbook with bonus material. Again, paperbacks on Amazon, button in the link in my bio to get your paperbacks. When you get into a relationship, grab your Fix That Shit books to have a zero fight relationship. You got Fix That Shit for women and Fix That Shit for men to teach you communication skills and conflict resolution skills. Fix That Shit for women is also also an audiobook, and the Fix That Shit books also have workbooks with bonus material again. So there's the Fix That Shit for Women workbook and also the Fix That Shit for Men workbook. Men who want to heal faster from a breakup or divorce and select the right long-term partner, your dating book is the perfect play. Don't forget, you want to make sure your teens read their dating book as well to make sure they're not manipulated or coerced by people looking for people who are naive, uneducated, and uninformed. There's a free dating book in the link in my bio, which is Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify and Remove Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Say Yes to Goodness, 10 Steps for a Complete Happy You. Going to help you elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. Custom-made is career coaching to help you identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. This is a workbook to writing exercises at the end of every chapter. And then finally, the Glow Up Journal is to help you increase your self-esteem in 60 days. So this is a journal in which you will be guided by me over 60 days of activities and writing exercises. You can do this in the book, which you get paperback on Amazon, or you can do it online, a digital version where you get an email sent to you every day for 60 days. So pick your version and go ahead and get started on the journey and increase your self-esteem so nobody can ever abuse you again. If you've ever been abused, it's very important to do this because abusive people require your low self-esteem in order to abuse you. Oh, that's so cute. Sunday. Oh, that's so adorable. Loves and willows. Thank you. Thank you, my love. All right, lovelies, make sure you come back Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time for minimum 2 hours. You will always find a button in the link in my bio to take you exactly where I'm hosting my live stream. If I ever change places for whatever reason, that button will always take you to where I am. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you have a great weekend and great sleeps this weekend. Thank you, Dio and Ripple. Sand Willows, thank you. Lady Miss Della, thank you. Sean Marie, thank you. Sin Shots. Dodger, my lovely, as always. Emily, AJ, Baguette, Blooming Pottery, Rennie, Rachel, Mikey, Dondra, Fern, Alo, King of the Betas. King of the Betas, we always say, give me the betas. Give me the betas. We love the betas. Libetas, Chrissy, Lady Miss Stella, Amanda, Renee, Monique, Pretty, Sugarbug, Jessica, Canyon, Cool, Little Miss Kitty Cat, MMK, and Bluffy as Muff. Have a great weekend, my lovelies. I love you. I appreciate you.